I decided to go ahead and start documenting this since it is so much work. But for my next project, I am doing a Phoenix relief, and wow. I mean, all of this has taken some time. I'm digging out this wood and it is just really difficult. See my tools, I'm using hatchet, using chisels. I've got a saw over there I've been using, so it's been really difficult. But we're gonna see how it turns out. This is definitely the most ambitious thing I've done. It is really hard to sit here and saw all this out. I have that reciprocating vibrating saw, and it's just pretty much cutting pieces out, making straight lines, cutting them out. And man, it is taking some time, but it is working. It's starting to work, and hopefully it'll come out good, because what I have planned for it, I don't know if it's even gonna work, so but we'll see. All right, so I got it finished being carved, and wow, that took some time. So got it all sanded and everything like that, and I am preparing for the next step. So I'll give you a hint. I'm about to heat up my furnace. We'll see what happens. So I learned something new. Aluminum is very difficult to work with. It really is. It doesn't pour, it doesn't like drip or pour, kind of like copper. It bubbles up. But I was able to salvage this, and what I'm gonna do is keep going with it, because I have an idea for it, and I'm putting I'm gonna be pouring some more aluminum through it. Probably do the tail and the wings, and maybe a little bit in the middle. Give it some silver. As you can see, I have pegs drawn in there, of course, for all of the for the metal to attach. And hopefully this keeps going, because I would hate to scrap this, because that relief took a long time to carve out. Alright, so the aluminum is poured and finished, and I know you're probably thinking, what? That looks horrible. Yes it does, and it's not done yet. I've got some things I'm gonna do, but it's supposed to look splattered and kind of random throughout. Hopefully my idea of what I'm going to be doing next will make it come to life. I'll give you a hint. I'm heating up the furnace. Okay, this is my first copper pour, and I have to say, I like the way it's looking. I like the shape it's taking. I was hoping this would work out, and it is. Copper flows so much better than aluminum, but all these aluminum holes and stuff like that, the copper just pours through, and it actually starts to alloy. And if you can see the little bit of gold right there, that is a copper aluminum alloy. Right about here, it alloyed, and so it'll have a, see right here, it'll have a little bit of different coloration. But yeah, the copper will go through all these cracks. I'm gonna pour it onto here. It's all gonna fill in, and this created a bubble right here, and I'm gonna pour copper in there. It's gonna be cool. So yeah, I think it's actually gonna work. I'm glad I didn't give up on it. Okay, well, here's the second copper pour, and as you can tell, it's really starting to take shape. And you can see where the copper is intertwined with the aluminum, and you see where actually down here the copper burned the aluminum and just this caught on flame, so bluish flame kicked up. This will all need to be filled in. I'll need to take that part off maybe with a grinder and still fill in, but if you look closely, it's got copper splatters, which are actually really cool. I like how that turned out. So I'm going to be pouring some more, and hopefully we'll just keep going with it. But you can tell what I'm going for now, so I think this is actually going to work out. I'm happy with it. Okay, just finished up with the last pour, and I think it looks great. It has gold and silver in it. It's exactly what I wanted. The emblem of a phoenix. So I've still got to shine everything up, and I'm going to do some finishing touches on it to, I don't know, give it a little kick. But yeah, I'll let y'all see it in a little bit. Like I said, just got to do a few finishing things on it, but this is exactly what I wanted. The way it kind of looks like it's just all melted together and blended and on fire. It's not perfect. It's just kind of like in flames. So yeah, I'm surprised this turned out as well as it did, but I do like it. Well, I got it all finished. I've got it all shined up. I've got it signed, sealed, and dated. And this is my Phoenix relief that I made. And I think it turned out very, very well. I really do. If you can take a closer look at the way the copper and aluminum reacted to each other, you see how, like I said earlier, how it started to alloy, and there are certain pieces here that just look a little different, and it's really cool. But the whole thing looks like it's like melted and blazed. I really, really like the way this turned out. This might be my favorite piece ever. So yeah, my Phoenix made out of aluminum and copper, gold and silver.